Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is MibS and welcome on the channel. Tonight I'm going to play the game called Call of Cthulu. Just been released a couple of days ago, and it is a RPG, detective, search, explore type of game. It's not going to be an action-packed game. I think it's going to be more of the atmospheric type of the game, which I played before, and hopefully I will be able to play this one as well. So it's going to be quite a lot of reading, quite a lot of understanding in it. And hopefully quite a lot of, how can I say, a different things what we used to. So without any further ado, make yourself comfortable and let's enjoy the game. Chapter 1. Pierce Investigation Agency, Boston, 1922. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. So looks like Mr. Pierce likes to drink. Edward Pierce in 1924. Just after the First World War. Alright. If I'm mad, it is mercy. What? May the gods pity the man who in his colonies can remain sane in the hiders. What the? Shoot! What a shark! Right, wake, mate. That's good. Game saved. Right. To move, use WSAD. What the hell? Okay, where am I? Some sort of dungeon? Or is this a place where they're killing sharks? Hello? Deep in the pit. Shark bones. Nice. Not nice. I want to say it's nice work to actually bone the shark like that, but what? Control. Is it crouch? Okay. Oh, okay. So the E is actually. Oh, there's the water. Is that all what you're gonna do? Just pull. Can I use anything else on there? Control is crouch. No? So I'm guessing I have to find a key. Any light or anything? Do I have a torch with me? It's quite dark. All these intestines everywhere on the... You look very oily. I can't see a thing. Bucket. Oh. Another bucket. Ugh. So that's a crouch. Oh, if you just keep pressing. Oh, what's that? That's not the way then. Okay. Quite steamy as well. For some reason that music is reminding me... Whoa, Dark Souls. Gone to darkness, you must light up some items in order to interact with them. And how do I do that? Oh. Can you go over there? There's a... That's it. Oh. Hey! A hurricane lamp. So what's that? Ooh, pick up everything what you can find, even if it's a piece. Got this. Have I got any inventory where I can see what I'm picking up, or this is just a random? No, I'm complaining at the moment. Because... Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the heck was that? I thought it was going to be a good idea to Ah! What if I can use these pliers? Oh, the chain. Is there just a chain to come through the same area as I've been before? Put your hands up.
Hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Okay, who's talking to me? Wow. The heck?
What a putrid offering.
Was this an offering? What?
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Okay, to run, hold on shift. Why should I run? Is there any reason why should I run? Hope no.
Behold,
Whoa.
everything has already been written.
What the?
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
What the heck is in his hand?
I hate whiskey.
Maybe you should stop drinking it then. I do like whiskey. Whoa, so many interaction points. Okay.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Sleeping pills. The doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They saw that they would put an end to their nightmares, but for a while now, their effect has been wearing off. Okay, sleeping pills.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Yeah, I heard some sort of thing that
Lost
people
battalion.
who lost.
Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage. Lost battalion.
Lost.
Holding your
Yeah.
position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Your voice sounds quite old. You must... I like the music, but... Thank you. That would do. Game saved.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Oh. Pierce Investigation Agency. Pierce Investigation Agency. Dr. Campbell repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Probably. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. what nameless creature is calling me. Oh, hang on, what's this? Oh, what's this? Spot hidden. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill increases your chance of finding hidden objects. An undiscovered object will not appear in-game. An undiscovered object will not appear in-game. Well, if it's something not... oh, whatever. Okay. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those you talk to by your power of speech. Improving this skill increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussions. Yeah, I know that. But you know it's called eloquence. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Improving this skill increases your chance of forcing doors or mechanisms or of using violence, physical or verbal, during interactive discussions. Okay, investigation represents your investigating talents. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object and of picking locks. Okay, so we got spot hidden, finding things, persuading other people if we're talking to them, finding more information from them, which is good. Strength is literally brute force, which I don't see the point at the moment. Investigation represents skilling, talents, improving the skilling, because the chance of understanding the past, blah blah blah. Investigation, obviously we're gonna need it because we are a detective army. We are a cop, I think. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving the skill increases your chances of understanding the motivation of a person based on his or her behavior, or an analysis of objects. Analysis of objects. Occultism. What? Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving the skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving the skill increases your chances of determining the dosage of a drug, of making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Wow, so we have got a quite big scale of knowledge here. Dark water, you don't have any information yet. Places, nothing. Inhabitants, clues, inventory. Lost battalion 10778. My old lighter that I engraved in memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the man of the lost battalion who fell. Okay, sanity. What? Edward Pearce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Mount Elgon offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American unit that suffered heavy losses from enemy and Allied artillery fire, forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades, without food or medical supplies. The soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pearce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to... well, he's drinking and taking some pills to help him to sleep. Nightmares and to haunting him. Alright. Okay. So sanity means that we either get to the reality and points and checks and what's actually real stuff and it is convincing, or we get to some sort of maybe or some sort of forces. We're getting a bit mad. But you need for every single piece a little bit. So it was ringing the phone. Okay.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pearce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
Yes.
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pearce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Allocate your character points. Each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. So how many points I do have available? Available character points 8. Why is it 40% strength? I don't even want to put any more on there. But psychology 1, 2, eloquence, spot hidden, occultism 2. Wow, hang on a minute. So it doesn't go up just like that. It goes up by percentage. Wow! Oh my gosh! Aha! So 20%, 40% is the next one. What we got here? We used all of the points. Okay, fine. Validate. Creation. Yeah.
Information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date.
Lovely.
On a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
No, he's not.
I'm coming.
What's this? You're popular today. A phone call? A knocking door? Oh, so you're expecting him.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Okay. Spit it
You're
out,
free
mate.
to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Yep.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
Oh.
Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What?
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your painting.
There we are.
That's all you've got?
Exactly.
The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Alright, examine the painting. Oh, sorry.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
Yeah, goes to the diary.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
You shouldn't take this painting lightly. So how is this possible that actually I done it before and wasn't unlocked?
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
Yeah.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Nom, 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 nom.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things?
Like?
What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Well, you should know something more about your own daughter, to be honest. Don't be funny.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to
Maybe.
Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
You really eager.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory.
Yep.
Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse.
Well,
Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
yep.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Well, okay. So we're gonna start in case in here. Oh, I never played a detective. No, don't drink. What's this?
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
What the bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Alright, you got some
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes, but don't let the romanticism of the moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent the gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. But today's the inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land of the coast of Massachusetts. Isn't that what we saw quite a lot
All I
of
have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Well, I don't think it's gonna be the way I will be able. I think it's gonna be the way I will wanting to. The Learning of Medicine, Volume 1. Dense work aimed at intents of young practitioners. This first volume lists all illnesses known. Oh, take that. Item obtained. What's this? Hello. Can I actually get what's in that drawer? Or can I not?
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract
Certificate
top-notch
membership.
cases.
Top-notch cases. Okay.
I used to
What
be
are
an
you?
avid reader.
Well, I can see you got but you got such a mess in your place, mate. I mean, bloody hell.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston.
We got
Natural
that.
sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Where's this last case? It's still on the wall hanging?
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Yep. Let's drink. Right. Oh, how are you?
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Case closed for Mr. Pierce. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. If they obtain... What? Why are they obtaining items which are closed? So, is that what's happened there as well? Oh, they took something from the top. Yeah. Okay, that's as much as I can find out. Am I just little recapitulation? J, what we got here? Leave for the Darkwater to find out about the Darkwater. Yeah, we done that. Darkwater. Oh, so it is like this. Stephen Webster, the businessman, he is the one who hired us. He is the Charles Hawkins, the ship owner. Charles Hawkins was locally celebrity of the Darkwater, the heir of a ship owner family. He used to travel a lot. He met Sarah Hawkins during a trip in Paris. They fell in love, got married, and Hawkins took her to the remote island in Darkwater. Body fast and short story, brilliant. They had a child named Simon and lived a very secretive life. I wonder why. Sarah Hawkins and Peyton, known for the tortured artistic universe. Yes, she was the worship for the strangeness of the work and the rarity of the public appearances. I seem to remember that she once said, "I paint what my dreams whisper to me." She said, okay, her marriage to Charles Hawkins years ago surprised high society columnist, a wealthy Boston. Hang on. So that was her husband. Okay. She disappeared from the front pages of the newspaper and nobody heard any more about her. Even her death in a fire remained a secret. Only the father, Stephen Webster, continues to seek the truth. And there's the son, I'm guessing, Simon Hawkins, only son of Sarah and Charles Hawkins. He died in the fire that claimed his whole family. Or not. Right, we got places. Oh, Island of Darkwater. Yes, that will be going. And this is the painting. Clues. Painting by Sarah Hawkins and a fire on the Sarah Hawkins case, which we saw. And there's a whole family, the son. Okay. We need to move on. Oh, get away. Yeah, leave. Chapter 2. Darkwater Port. So we need to find somebody to take us to the island. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to leave this part of the Cthulhu here. So what we learned today. The case, we've been hired for the case where 3 people has been killed in a fire, and actually the dad of the deceased woman actually hired us, and he wants to find us what actually the truth is, because nobody believes. Everybody just literally brushed the whole story underneath the carpet, doesn't want to know, and they said that was his daughter's fault because she's got mental, crazy, blah 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 blah. But she was a very 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 known artist, and she was the cause of the fire. So she was the murderer, and actually the dad of the daughter actually wants to clear her name, that it could not happen. But he actually admitted that she had some problems in her head. Thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely rest of the day. And if you like the video, please leave a thumb up or consider subscribing. And see you next time. Bye bye bye.